who always keeps the interest of the country uppermost in his mind. I would suggest that throughout your life, you should always look at the famous talisman of Mahatma Gandhi. I quote, "Recall the face of the poorest and the weakest man or women whom you may have seen and ask yourself if the step you contemplate is going to be of any use to her. Will she gain anything by it? Will it restore her to a control over her own life and destiny?" Unquote. I advise you to never judge your success only in terms of material gains. You don't have to limit yourself by the pressures of conventional notions of success and societal pressures. You need to figure out what you really want to do in your life. Choose to do what gives you satisfaction and meaningfulness. Do what takes you closer to your aspirations. Do what makes your families proud of you. Plan for yourself a fruitful and productive path ahead. Dear students, this is also a moment of joy and satisfaction for your families and friends, guardians and mentors who have been of immense support in your journey. I congratulate all the degree recipients and model winners present here today. I am told that out of 7,116 students studying here, about 1,518, that is about 21%, are girl students. I noticed that out of 7 gold medals today, 3 have gone in to our girl students. As the President of India, I happen to be the visitor of about 150 central institutions. In most of the convocations I attend across the country, I notice that our girls are outshining our boys and winning more gold medals in liberal arts, humanities, medical sciences, law and several other areas. This is indeed a heartening trend and reflects the potential of our daughters. However, it has been observed that the enrollment of women in technical and scientific disciplines is low. According to a recent survey, enrollment of women in engineering and technical institutes across India is only about 20%. Our girls should be encouraged to pursue technical education and excel in the same manner as they do in other areas. The country needs more of our girls to pursue higher education, especially in science, technology, engineering and mathematics. Growth and excellence of women in technical areas will add a new dimension to our national development. It will promote gender empowerment at the higher levels in the field of science and technology. It will help women break the glass ceiling in one of the most important spheres in the world of 21st century. Ladies and gentlemen, and my dear students, a university and institution must contribute towards empowering the community in its surroundings. I have been advocating for universities' social responsibility in the line with corporate social responsibility. I am happy to note that NIT Rourkela has adopted 5 villages as part of Unnat Bharat Abhiyan. I am told that NIT Rourkela is upgrading science laboratories and providing computer education in these villages. I am also told that a poverty alleviation research center at this campus works for the less privileged people of Kalahandi, Balangir and Koraput region of Odisha. I appreciate you all for these commendable initiatives.